everybody. This is Sunflower from Noobtoob, and I'm joined here by Locke. How are you doing, Locke?
Hey, I am fresh off a couple of E3 conferences.
And that's what we're going to talk about. So we're here to bring you Noobtoob's E3 conference. We're going to talk about the Microsoft press conference and see what you guys thought about this as well. So let's go ahead and we'll just dive in. The first thing that Microsoft showed was Modern Warfare 3 demo, which involved a lot of sitting around underwater, planting bombs on submarines, been swimming around a lot, getting on top of submarines, watching cities get destroyed, jumping in submarines, killing people, then watching the city some more. It was a very slick-looking demo. What do you think? Oh, and it was definitely a real-time demo because the first thing.
It looks like a Michael Bay movie, and almost putting that to shame. But Microsoft definitely coming out of the gates with their best foot forward with the Modern Warfare 3. And of course, they have all the exclusivity with downloadable content and that sort of thing. All the map packs and extras hit Xbox first, so that was really good to see.
That's their big claim to fame is this Modern Warfare 2 stuff is happening first on 360, which I don't know if that's ever influenced.
Definitely looked great. Again, it's going to be more of the same. No surprises there. The next thing after that, we saw the new kind of rehash of Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, yeah. It's like Heavy Rain with tombs and raiding.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of QuickTime events going on. It had Lara Croft, definitely a new look to her. She looks like she has a breast reduction, but
well, she's 21.
That's right. She's younger. She's younger, so she doesn't have the money for that yet. But in terms of the look of it, looks great. It's definitely Uncharted-esque, but again, those two.
Hey, what came first?
I'm totally in the Tomb Raider camp, but definitely those borrow from each other. But I thought it looked great, sounds great, and definitely something I'm looking forward to. How about you?
Sounds great. That Laura was moaning an awful lot, wasn't she?
I heard a couple tweets of people
almost torture porn.
Yeah, like Moan Raider, sort of. Yeah. But a nice buzzword they were using was survival exploration. And
did they just explain what that means?
Basically, it is a bat detective vision for Lara Croft. So,
what?
Yeah, she has detective vision, so she can kind of see how better ways to survive or something like that. But
you can eat this grass over here, and it will keep you alive.
I think different things to grab onto and escape.
Cool.
But
when I heard survival, I was thinking, oh, Resident Evil. She's going to have some real bad shit happen. Yeah.
No.
That's not exactly it.
It's definitely something to look forward to because they were also toting open world. I heard that term used. And, that's hard to define, but we'll see what they come out with.
I don't know how open world will work unless you're like unlocking secret powers.
Or
all of a sudden she learns how to flip in her jump.
or do a double jump or get a grappling hook. But who knows? We'll see.
It might be something stupid like you must collect enough ancient relics to get through the gate.
Yeah, I don't know, but
hopefully not. Anyway,
Tomb Charted. That's what I'm going to call it from now on.
I think I'm going to pass on this one and see what they have to say. There were a lot of QuickTime events. A lot of them.
Yeah,
and
it's nuts.
Cool, but they are just QuickTime events.
Yeah, we'll see.
Next up was Peter Moore, that guy that used to work at Microsoft with EA Sports, showing off some sports games. And what made all these sports games special?
Well,
Kinect.
They all have Kinect now.
This is going to be a recurring theme for most of the rest of the show, is that, yes, there is Kinect support, and they're very proud of it. Did you feel anything at all for any of these sports games you want to pretend to kick a soccer ball?
No, not at all. Even just going straight to FIFA, which is the one I'm remotely interested in, there's no way that you can do all of the things in FIFA, whether it's a cross pass or a deke or dribble or defense. You can't do that with Kinect.
What language is that? That's not English.
No, but in terms of the actual game, it looks really great. FIFA is toting the defensive tactics. I know a couple of the older titles were all about different moves you can do on offense, but they're coming full circle with the defense. Things like Madden, that's coming out even though there's a lockout. And Tiger Woods.
They got to make that guaranteed money
they
every
have
year.
to. And they're going to sell it. But Tiger Woods, of course, that's coming out.
That's a natural fit for this.
But other than that, sports games are kind of boring to me. But again, all pandering to that casual audience with Kinect. And it just seems weird to me because Kinect has only so many gestures, whereas a controller has a lot of buttons that you can use to do. And it seems like
we would see different gestures later on in the show.
Oh, it was just GIF heaven. Like so many great pictures coming out on the internet from this press conference.
Yeah.
After that, something actually we're interested in. Dr. Ray Mazuka came out and talked about Mass Effect 3.
Doctor, what is this, Dexter?
No, well, they're both doctors, those guys.
Mass Effect 3, Kinect enabled, but it's optional.
Yeah.
Thank God.
But this is actually, I think, it's really what Kinect should be used for in games. It shouldn't be forced, should be optional. And what were they doing in Mass Effect 3 with Kinect?
Well, it was immersive. What was really nice is that I mean, you've played a game before where you sit there and you tell people something. And when I saw this guy reading off the dialogue for Mass Effect to choose what dialogue, because you use voice commands now. You say, I'm going to shoot you in the face, and he's like, I think you deserve a shot to the face, or something like that. I hear myself in that a lot because I talk to, if I've got an audience of people, I'm just like, really? You're going to tell me that? No, I'm going to kill you. And then I pick another one.
Right.
So it's, kind of the same thing. And that doesn't really impress me so much. But what it does also offer is you can speak to your teammates in the midst of combat.
That's what I really like. You don't have to pause it. Yeah. So you can say, Garrus, move up. Then Garrus, use stasis. And then they'll do that. And I think by playing Mass Effect 2 and seeing what the AI is capable of, I'm fully confident that the Kinect integration will actually work properly. So, that is the one thing that I actually look forward to in Kinect is this sort of soft integration.
In a way, this is almost like how you would be playing in multiplayer, telling your teammates to do things. So it's kind of bridging that gap between playing with the AI and playing multiplayer, and it's just kind of conditioning you, I guess. So that's kind of a neat approach.
And there's a really cool holoblade when they're playing.
I saw someone get fisted with a
Omni-tool or whatever. Yeah, it looked pretty good, but definitely good things coming out of that. What do we have next?
Next up is more Kinect fun with Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 3.
Oh, yeah.
There was a subtitle for this. I already forgot.
Soldier.
Oh, I was just going to say Kinect. They didn't show off much of the actual game. They spent most of their time in a virtual gun assembly screen.
Lego guns.
You can spin it and grab different parts.
And test it out.
That doesn't really appeal to me.
It's cool, but how much do you really want to dick around with your guns with your hands?
Well, what's weird is some people on the internet were just losing their shit over this. They were just like, "Oh, well, the gun part looks really awesome," and I'm like, "It does? I mean, it looks okay. It's cool looking. It's very slick, but I can't see it as. I mean, they were saying, you can't do this with a controller." Yeah. I think you can do that better with a controller.
It's quicker. Hey. Like, if you remember Army of Two, 40th Day, they had that where you built the guns.
Hell yeah.
Definitely cool tech demo is what I took from.
But you didn't get much gameplay from it. They just were showing off.
There's a nice cinematic with some weird kind of radar pizza things on the guns. And then, they went straight to testing out that gun tech and building your own guns and optimizing it. I know at one point they said random, and it just put a bunch of random attachments on the gun, and you could just go. So cool tech.
Who all needs a silenced flamethrower?
Right. Or a shotgun with a sniper scope. So
there you go.
Cool tech, but we'll see if it actually is a pain in the ass.
Next up was Mark Whitten, who has told us that there are 10 more apps coming for the 360. And millions more search results.
Right.
In that he unveils YouTube on the 360, which is fine. It's going to be actually nice having a dedicated application for that as opposed to the PS3 or the Wii's just shitty
browser. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to be nice. I can get all my videos of fat people to send to other ones, eating 50 pounds of stuff.
Or if we can just watch YouTube videos as a party. Always funny.
Yeah. Hey, that would be cool.
Bing.
They're bringing Bing. Yeah.
Bing, yeah. So
bringing that and more television options, but the key is all of this is searchable with Kinect. You say what you want, so I can go to YouTube and I can say naked fat guy dancing, and I've got something awesome.
Armless crazy guy trashing.
There you go. It'd be amazing. So I think that it's pretty cool, and it's good back-end stuff. I would like something very simple where you just do a general search. Like they showed off, you could search for Lego, and it'll pull up all Lego games, all Lego movies. Not that there are any, I don't think. That would be really friggin' stupid. All the DLC. So it's all in one nice little area, and that should make searching a little bit easier. Yeah. Especially for the old people that don't have 360s.
And I think these apps and this integration is a really good way. It really solidifies the Xbox as a total, one console sort of top box for homes and families and that sort of thing. Really just bringing everything to one console so you don't have to, hop on your computer or go wherever, which is great. So,
and also not just for the old people, but they also showed Dana White.
Yeah, this was interesting.
UFC promoter, and he said that now you can order UFC fights on your 360. I would imagine it's kind of like an internet pay-per-view.
Right.
But you can also do things like call the finish for fights, and they kind of have leaderboards on who's guessing the right things. It's really
interactive television.
Yeah, and we've seen little bits of this, like with ESPN3. If you're watching a sports game, you can choose who you think is going to win, and they'll show the percentage of who voted for what. But this looks like it's starting to take it to the next level, and that makes me happy.
All Kinect enabled as well. So just to shoehorn that in there. I don't even like UFC, but with something like this, if I could watch it with some friends and we could actually have sort of a betting pool and have that interaction together, I thought that was really cool. So definitely a look to the future with that UFC app.
Next up was Gears of War 3. Cliffy B comes out and says, I'm not really going to bullshit. Here's Ice-T, and we're going to play through some of
dog.
some of the campaign, and they did look great. Yeah. I expected more out of Ice-T.
They underutilized him.
I'm really, really rabid for Gears 3, but I expected, at the end, Ice-T said, "Hey, we got the old band together, Body Count." And if you're a big fan of Ice-T, you know who Body Count is. And we're going to do a song about Horde mode, and we just kind of waited, and it didn't happen. So I guess they're doing it later.
I don't know. Horde Killer. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Next up, Crytek showed off their new game Rise, which is a Kinect Ancient Rome
first-person fighting game.
It's kind of a slower Dynasty Warriors.
Yep.
Not doing much for me, but some other people are shitting their pants over it, and that's cool.
Something that you might shit your pants about was Turn 10's Forza 4. That was a nice, more car porn. I
love Forza 3. I can't wait for Forza 4.
Top gear integration. They didn't show too much, but other than that. After that, still on the Kinect train, one of the forerunners, Peter Molyneux, showed off Fable the Journey.
Kind of an on-rails Kinect game where you weave spells with your hands, kind of like Loom. Those were good days.
Definitely.
And it showed a guy sitting down playing Kinect, so
that works. That works.
Then a surprise announcement from Phil Spencer. Minecraft and Kinect are coming to the 360.
Weird.
Where all the gamers said, "Oh, that's really cool," and nobody else really noticed. It was kind of a footnote. So
it's too bad for Fortress Craft.
Yeah, which is all right. More money. They also showed Kinect Disneyland Adventures, where you can pretend to go there and pretend to go on rides. It's basically something that you wear your children out with. So if you've got a kid,
that's what it was for. I thought it was for poor people that couldn't make it to Disneyland, so they just buy this and send their kids there virtually.
Well, if you have a kid, you're probably one of those poor people.
Oh well, fist bump.
After that was Star Wars Kinect. It looked really bad, really laggy. Did not enjoy it one bit. Not excited.
Lightsaber on. I didn't know that Jedis needed to tell their lightsaber to turn on. But again,
spoiler, they don't. No. After that, we saw Tim Schafer from Double Fine come up and say, "We've been working on Sesame Street and trying to get people to be like, yeah, I kind of liked Sesame Street, but it didn't work on me." But you know what? The truth is, Double Fine needs a good paycheck.
And this is going to get it. With 8 million Kinect units out there, they're going to sell a lot of Sesame Street. Because, again, it's still early in the life cycle of Kinect. We've only seen it for about, 8 months now?
Year and a half, I thought.
Oh, did it come out last Christmas or the Christmas before?
I don't know. People are going to crucify us for that.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, that'll give money for Double Fine. I like what Double Fine's doing with these smaller titles and playing to their audience. So
yeah, they also unveiled some more Kinect stuff. There was Kinect Fun Labs, which is available right now, where you just do Kinect bullshit. The Kinect Auto Scan, where they can scan your avatar and you can also scan items. I think that's going to be really big in games in the future.
Everyone thought that was gone, but they actually scanned in, and no details at all, but they scanned in an item on stage. It was a little weird monster thing, but
I'm ready for people scanning penises.
Exactly. But really, really neat to see that. And right after they did all that scanning and kind of Fun Labs finger track. Oh, they showed finger tracking, by the way. So
you can draw.
Kinect Sports 2, which again, just that
one of the most awkward skits I've seen. But hey,
which one was that?
The Kinect Sports 2 one.
Was that
with the two guys playing football?
Right, the two football guys.
Yeah.
Again, just can't wait to people.
One nice little tidbit was when they were talking about the auto scan. You can also scan your car. I don't think so.
What?
Yeah. They also showed off Dance Central 2. If you're into Dance Central, you will surely buy Dance Central 2. Earlier in the show, they had announced Halo Anniversary, which is Halo HD, just a single-player campaign. They mentioned some multiplayer maps, but those will actually be Reach maps.
Yeah, so those will be implemented into Reach, which is cool. And I know both of us really love that original, that first Halo, so I'm all for this.
Well, it's $40. Are you still on it?
Yeah, man.
All right.
I don't even own a copy of Halo anymore, so.
And then one more surprise, Halo 4. Very short teaser. I'm not terribly excited, but...
I was really ready for a new IP instead of a new Halo trilogy, so...
Yeah, and they even announced it as a whole trilogy. So that was pretty much Microsoft's conference. Very Kinect heavy. I was not too impressed. And
some of the back end stuff was kind of cool, but nothing mind blowing really. So
right. So we'll have to see where that goes. But there's not too much I'm really dying to play.
No, we'll see. Anyways, that does it for us, and we'll be back again with Sony's press conference.
Yeah.